Greetings and welcome back to another episode of the Crime Family Chronicles. Yeah, I want to go ahead and get into with this child sex ring going on is what I call it in there in that circus cult, and yeah, I already explained why I call it that. And you know what happened to this little boy, the sexual violation happened to this little boy by that teenage boy. See, I know you in there scrambling. See, like I said, everything get back to me, and I'm always 2 steps ahead of you, nigga bum one, circus cult leader. Yeah, see, the thing about it is you can set whoever you want to out, separate them from which I knew you was going to do that. See, there's certain things, reasons why I do stuff, and I put out these videos because I knew you was going to listen to it. I knew your little minions and your flying monkeys were going to listen to it, and I wanted y'all to. I want y'all to listen to it. I do. But let me tell you something about what happened to that little boy in that sexual violation. And then, you know, the teenage boy, or the one who did it to him, going on back to Louisiana. What? New Orleans areas, where they from, down there in Louisiana, sending him on, trying to, you know, ship him on back there. No, you can't get out of this. This happened back in 2022, did it not? Did this incident with this little boy being sexually violated by that teenage boy, did it not happen back in 2022? This to you, circus cult leader, and the rest of y'all in there. Did it not happen back in 2022? So this is what year is this? Or what they say what year it is. That's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother video. But anyhow, what year is this? 2023? Yeah, over a year later. It's just now being reported. So you doing something about it, and I had to report it. I had to report this to DFAX. I'm not even a member in there, but you kicked me out. And the thing is, no, divine spirit got me on up out of there. I keep on saying that. Out of that shit, out of that cesspool. That's what happened. You don't have no authority to produce shit except for what divine spirit tell you to do. You controlled. You controlled by the divine spirit, and especially for us ones, like I said, who's chosen ones, chosen by divine spirit, anointed with a soul. Yeah, and destined for greatness. Yeah, we get up out of that cesspool. We showed, yes, getting away from your low vibrational ass. But getting on back to this situation with this little boy who been sexually violated in there, yeah, you didn't do nothing then. You didn't do anything then. You didn't report it to DFAX, CPS. You didn't report it to law enforcement. And like I said, you are a mandated state reporter. And you knew about it. You had a meeting with that whole congregation. So even if they come there, they already know where them folks are. When I talk about that, I'm talking about the 2 families involved in it. So they gonna talk to them, and then I put it all in there. Your name, you service code leader, that you had a meeting with them. That entire congregation. So y'all gonna stand up there and lie on these lawful documents? When I say that, I'm talking about documents from the United States. Don't you know that's perjury? And they gonna talk to me. Yeah. It comes from my email account. It didn't come from your email account, so you can scramble, do whatever you want. Because see, I already knew you was gonna do that. See, divine spirit, they keep me up 2 steps ahead of you. I'm already ahead of you. And also, you got a whole web that I said created around you. You got IRS with that tax-exempt organization. What you gonna do about them 4 boxes and everything I talked about in there? In that report form that I sent to the IRS, that 13909 report form. Yeah, how you gonna come back and show them tax those statements? What you gonna do about that $75,000? Prove and show that was your money, your own personal money that you didn't get from that tax-exempt organization bank account. Well, how you gonna do that and not have all this? Like I said, my flash drive full, and also my email. My email's full from when way back I was in there. How you gonna show that you sat here had a dental office, fundraiser for a dental office, and we never did purchase a dental office, and you never gave back the money to the members who gave you that fundraiser or to the supporters who's not even members in there? Yeah, I got all that. What happened to that school? We was right over there. All this happened with the dental office and that school over there in that funeral home. You took up money, had another fundraiser for that school that you was going to sit here and have us have a homeschool for those children who were in there, of the members who were in there. Who were in there at the time. You took up money, not only for us, but you stood up there on live streaming to the supporters who watched in. And I'm sure they sent in money to donate to it. It never opened. It never happened. We never did do a homeschool there in that building. Yeah, I heard that years later, after I got out of there, you had them kind of like doing homeschooling or whatever. The ones who had children, took them out. But that was individual. We talking about back then. And none of us got any of our money back for putting in to that fundraiser, that deceptive fundraiser. And none of those supporters who are not members ever got their money back. Y'all sitting here and y'all involved in a political campaign. Y'all not supposed to be doing that. She stood right up there, and what she do? I'm running for, and thank y'all last. Said the name of that circus code. Y'all on pictures of campaigning. Y'all out there serving food. Y'all out there with the marching with the signs, with the t-shirts on, all that. They got all that. When I say that day, I'm talking about IRS. The Election Assistance Commission, that she thinks she gonna get that money for that campaign, that's already been stopped. They already been notified. For your tax fraud, your individual taxes and your business taxes, that's already been put in there. And I gotta put some more because I didn't know you had all them businesses that's active. You have 26 active businesses. 26. Like I said, get on that, you all get on that Open Georgia Corporates. And I'll link it again under this video. Yeah, them PPP loans, y'all putting people on there, taking them off. As far as for being employees, paying people under the table, mysterious folks. You got to show your payroll. So it's a whole web. And I'm going to say this, as far as for that, if you don't go down, as far as for with that defects, with that child sexual violation of what happened to that little boy, I'm okay. Because you know why? It wasn't even all about that. Yeah, it would be great because you are a criminal for not reporting that when it happened. You were supposed to report that within 24 hours. That you are a mandated state reporter for Georgia. I put that, I'll link that again. I'll link that in one of my videos I made. Yeah, all this is out there. And it says that you are a criminal. If you are on that list as being a mandated state reporter of the state of Georgia for any type of abuse, that's of children, that's of the elderly, that's of the disabled. And you knew this. You knew this at that time. Anybody in their right mind know you got to sit here and you got to report anything that happens inappropriate like that sexual violation. And it happened right in that building, in that men's restroom. Right there. But like I said, it's a win-win anyway because good. If that teenage boy is up out of there, good. That's one less predator in there. That's gone away from them children. And also this little boy, if he's no longer in there, you set his mother out, him and his mother out, whatever, they no longer separated or whatever, good, he's not in there. He gonna get counseling, because I'm gonna keep on it. He gonna get counseling, the counseling he need, talking about this little boy, and it's not gonna be from you or anybody else in there, because you're not qualified to be standing up there anyway. Them doors need to be shut to that circus code, period. They need to be shut, closed down. Cause there ain't nothing but a cesspool in there. But that little boy, he's gonna get justice for what was done to him, that sexual violation by that teenage boy that you could have stopped, because it was two other teenage boys that came to you and told you before, way before it even happened to this little boy. And you did nothing about it then. When them two other teenage boys came and told you, and they was old enough to get away from that teenage boy who did this, you did nothing at that point. And then it happens to this little boy getting sexually violated like that. You want people to walk around scarred like how you are. Like I said, because you miserable. You got narcissistic personality disorder and bipolar disorder. You a psychopath and a sociopath. Like I said, please look up those terms and think about how he is. Think about how he is. So like I said, it doesn't matter. And I'm not stopping. Because I'm putting in more about them 26, them other businesses that I didn't know about on that list. I've emailed that list out to some of them members, brothers and sisters who used to be members in there. I've emailed that list out to some of them. They know what I'm talking about. They've seen it with their own two eyes. Yeah, shown up. And we all, like I said, it's a team effort. It's not about me. It's not about me. If anything, like I said, I didn't ask for this. To sit up here and to do this. I'm minding my own business and suddenly heard about what happened to that little boy in there. Because like I said, it's always been my concern when I got on up out of there is the disabled sister who was in the wheelchair being abused by her husband who's financial officer in there and who's now transitioned, and those children. That has always been my concern, and that still is my concern. With those children in there, now she has transitioned. With those children in there that are still in there, because you prey on them as well. I already talked about it with the one who's gone, the young one now, that she got of age, 18, graduated and gone. Her mammy is a usher that you had to sit down because she was having sex with track star Usher, and you sat him down too. Yeah, you took her money and invested her own $200. And you took her money and invested. It was a bad investment, and she lost her money. And you've been doing that to other children in there too. So you are a predator on them as well. A predator doesn't just mean preying on somebody sexually. It be preying on their emotions. You do that as well, standing up there with them crocodile tears. Don't nobody give a fuck about you crying. Not at all. You didn't care about that brother whose mother was transitioning, dying. She was in the process of transitioning, passing on. And he was crying about it. And you stood up and you laughed in that brother's face. You laughed right to his face for him crying about his mother transition. But stood up here and you forced that brother to put his mother out of his home twice. 2 times you sat here and you threatened him that you would put him out, and if he on the outside, so to speak, that he was going to be in eternal damnation. You did it. And so you think I give a fuck about your crocodile tears?